Welcome to the part 2 video of setting up your ePortfolio. Today we're going to talk about pictures, links, and interests as well as themes. So first thing we're going to do is get a picture for our ePortfolio. Currently it's just a default avatar. By the way, if you wanted to just use an avatar, you could click on this button that says select avatar. You'll see a random group of little mini avatars of different varying types, and maybe one of them may suit you if you want. However, for this I'm going to go ahead and find a picture of myself. So I'm going to upload a new picture and wait for an upload wizard to come up. Go ahead and click add picture. And I'm just going to, it takes me right to my pictures folder. There's one I'm going to use right there. That looks good. I'll go ahead and say yes, it can be viewable by everybody, and then certify that it's appropriate photo. Hit upload and press OK. And give that a second. You'll see your picture pop up. And now by clicking default, this will actually be the photo that everyone sees when they first log onto your ePortfolio page. So I'm going to go ahead and say yes, check that and say OK. It's been updated. And now you have a picture page on your ePortfolio page. One of the next things we're going to do is actually talk about interests. And interests are a good way to connect with others across the state or country that have similar interests to you in teaching. And it basically, these are like tags for your account, and they can create keywords that other groups can connect to. So I'm just going to put a few basic ones in here, and then anyone else who has these same interests I can actually see and connect to if I wanted. And I'm going to go ahead and display it as well so other people can see these are my interests for this fictional account. And a couple other things you may want to do. In options, you'll notice on our actual ePortfolio page, which now, by the way, you'll notice will have a photo as well as my interests below my welcome note. You'll notice all these other options on the left side. So a lot of these we're not going to really need right away. I'm going to go ahead and turn off a few of them, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. In options, you'll want to uncheck basically resume, learning matrix, showcase, certifications, publications. These are all things that you really won't need right now. A blog and news you may want to add later. You could update this year, so I would go ahead and leave those in there. If you wanted to create a custom menu item, like in this case I created one called Eanes ISD, I'm going to go ahead and leave that one in there. The way to do that is just to click on add custom menu item. Maybe this would be a way for you to link back to your school homepage. So in this case I'll say my classroom page. And you could actually create a little, choose an icon, whatever you want on that, and then have it link back to that URL, whatever your classroom page is. So if it's, you know, fte.eanesisd.net/Mr. Hooker, let's say, it'll link back to that, and then just hit save. Since I don't actually have a classroom page, I'm not going to do that, but I do have that Eanes ISD page, so let me cancel out of this. And that I do want to have displayed, so I'm going to leave that in there. And the last thing I want to show you is themes. And by default you get an internal theme. You basically have three choices where you have these color patterns on the inside where only you can see. This is your private interface theme. But externally people can choose several different themes, and by default our choices are going to be the Eanes colors, the red and blue of like Westlake. However, you could choose another color if you'd like. I'm just going to go ahead and choose a different one to see what it looks like. How about that green? Save it. And go ahead and click on my link here and see what my portfolio is looking like. Got that lovely shade of green and yellow with a photo. Notice some of my links have changed now. My Eanes ISD link is here. There's also a place for me to log into. If I wanted to log in this way, I could link to it off of my school web page. Quick notes we can talk about a little bit later. These are ways for people to send you quick little messages. You can actually turn these off as well as the click links. And so that basically is your startup for your ePortfolio page, and now you have an interface for the Project Share world.